Hi guys, thanks for watching. So in this video, if you like Kim Kardashian and you like this look on it right now, then keep watching. I'm using a black and gold toned smoky eye. So before we get started, these are the products I've got on my face already. So now I'm going to put the primer all over my lid. What I'm going to do is add a bit of water to this colour because it's really going to intensify it and bring out all the pigment. So remember, when adding water to your eyeshadow, you don't want to ruin it, so just add a tiny bit of water so that your brush is actually damp, not wet, and then add a tiny bit of it to your eyeshadow, and then the pigment will show a lot brighter and darker. And here you can really see the difference. This one's more vibrant, it's got the gold showing a lot more, and the other one's quite faded. Still both really beautiful, but two completely different looks with one colour. So I'm just going to put first layer all over the lid. So for the next step, I'm using our crease blender with our beautiful colour Mocha Madness. Now this is a coppery brown, it's got shimmer in as well. What we're going to do is use this in our crease line, just on our eye, to really get depth, and also using it as your sort of outline of where you're going to deepen that colour. So now we're going to be using Onyx, which is our darkest colour, it's our deepest black. And I'm still using our crease blender, and I'm going to go over the top of where that brown is to really depthen the colour and make it darker and more smoky. So to tie this gap here, our brow bone section, and the smoky eye, you need to sort of fill in that area, but I want to keep it lighter. So I'm taking our cream to powder eyeshadow in colour Butterscotch, so it's really creamy texture, shimmery, and you're keeping within that gold spectrum. So I'm going to put that and highlight it right on my brow bone, tying the two colours together. And I'm using my shadow blender with this colour. So now I'm going back in with our Mocha Madness, and I'm also going to go in with Onyx as well. So I'm going to put the two together and sort of keep creating that darker colour and really smudging it right out towards the end of my eyebrow, just to get that really smoky effect. Underneath the eye, just on our lower lash line, we're going to take our angled brush. We're going to be using colour Onyx again. We're going to make that really smudgy effect, so don't worry about if it goes a bit further down. You can clean it up with concealer if you want, but you want to make sure that that's really smudgy, quite a thick line. You can go in your waterline with this eyeshadow as well, so this will really intensify the whole look and start bringing all of the heaviness together in the eye. So Kim Kardashian, she always has her eyes really intensified, especially if she's going out in an evening look, so that's what we're creating today. So a classic Kim Kardashian is always highlighting our brow bone, which we've done, and this bottom line is always thicker than the top line, so that's what gives her eyes depth and really makes them stand out a lot. So we're going to really smudge that in. On our top line here, just across our top lash line, we're going to go over with a black liner. We're going to go back and forth, really smudge it out. Don't worry about being too precise because you want it to be that really smoky effect. So we're going to do that across the lash line, right into the corner there, and we're going to go over the top with the colour Onyx in our eyeshadow. Okay, so we're going over the top of our smudgy black line, and I've created that wing because Kim always wings out her eyes because she has really full lashes. So winging out the eyes will create that cat effect also, but it will tie in nicely if you've got a thicker lash as well. So I'm going to go over the top of that to really help it stay on for longer with colour Onyx in our angled brush. So what I'm going to do now to finish off this eye is just start highlighting in the very corner here, because in Kim's evening look she always highlights, as I said, on the brow bone, but also in the inner corner of the eye, because it will help make your eyes look brighter and the white stand out a little bit more, and it just helps finish off that evening look. So I'm just going to use my finger and just pop it into the corner there, and it's a really creamy texture so it spreads evenly. as you can see on this eye, I've got lashes on because it just finishes off my really heavy smoky eye. So I'm just going to pop my lashes on the top row here, and then underneath we'll just do mascara. So those are my lashes on, so I'm just going to go across the line here so you can hide where the lash meets your actual real lashes. So I always put lashes on with a really heavy eye because it finishes it off nicely, but also with a classic Kim Kardashian look. She always has these really extreme long lashes, so she'll be using like layers of individual lashes or these really very, very long lashes that I've got on today, and it's really going to help intensify the whole smoky eye look. So I'm just going to go on top of that just to make it a little bit darker with our Onyx eyeshadow. What I'm going to do now is my favourite concealer trick. So those of you who've watched our previous videos, you'll know I do this quite a lot. So I'm taking our beige concealer and I'm putting it in the triangle section, and I'm taking our sponge and I'm going to be dabbing it just across right where our blusher line is to get that really lovely Kim Kardashian chiseled cheekbone look. Eyes all done, I'm concealed, and as I told you previously, all I've got on my cheeks here is our caramel glow just to chisel them out, and then our coral June colour just on the apples of our cheeks. So now we're going to do lips, and Kim Kardashian, when she's got a really heavy eye like this one, she always has a nude lip, and that's her favourite look. A bit like me, I love having a nude lip with a heavier eye. So for this, we're going to be using our lip liner in pink nude shade and using our frosted lip gloss, which has got double pigment, so it's going to stand out more. So we're going to use that layering technique on top of each other. And I'm going to go over my lip line to make my lips look fuller like Kim's. So lips all done, so now I'm just going to finish off with a nice powder to get rid of any shine that I don't want. So I'm going to be using our translucent powder in medium light. So there we are, my finished look, inspired by Kim Kardashian, a really smoky eye and our nude lip. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. So subscribe below for next week's video. We're doing Ariana Grande inspired look. And if you've liked this video, remember to click like at the bottom as well. So see you in the next video.